Hawks Schroder charged with battery after fight Atlanta, after saying he needed to be more of a leader on a rebuilding team. Atlanta Hawks guard Dennis Schroder was arrested on misdemeanor battery charges Friday for a fight outside of late-night restaurant. Brookhaven police reported that Schroder and 3 other men were charged in the altercation, which occurred around 2 a.m. Friday at the 6 a.m. restaurant. The fight had broken up when police arrived, but a review of video from the scene led to the charges. According to a police report, the video showed a total of 7 people, including alleged victim Joey Holland, a security officer, involved in what appeared to be a verbal heated exchange. Later in the video you can see Schroder initiate physical contact shove with Hall, the report said. Security's attempt to shield Hall was unsuccessful. Later in the video, you could see all the offenders attacking Hall. Hall was struck with hands and feet by the offenders. Security eventually was able to separate all involved parties. Security pushed and shoved the offenders until the scene became safer. Police said Schroder and the other 3 men, identified as Maurice Ajipoku, Idrissa Sonko and Bal Job, were attempting to leave scene when 2 police officers arrived. The suspects were stopped near the entrance of a parking lot. The report said Hall sustained scratches to his right knee and complained of right ankle pain before he was taken to Grady Memorial Hospital for treatment. A phone number listed for him on the police report was not in service. The Hawks declined comment. Schroder was released on bond and is traveling with the team to Miami for its first preseason game Sunday night. We are still gathering information as it pertains to the situation, and out of respect for the legal process, we will have no further comment at this time, the Hawks said in a statement. The 24-year-old Schroder is the top returning scorer on the Hawks, averaging 17.9 points and 6.3 assists per game in his first season as a full-time starter. He will likely take on even more of a load this season after the Hawks lost Paul Millsap and Tim Hardaway Jr. in free agency and traded Dwight Howard in a salary-dumping deal, beginning a potentially grim rebuilding process. Schroder, a native of Germany, endured several off-court issues a season ago, including a Vonnegut suspension for failing to report back to the team on time after the All-Star break. He also had a spat with Howard during a game that led to Schroder being benched. On the eve of training camp, Schroder acknowledged Monday that he had to take on more of a leadership role. "The young players, they're looking up to me now," he said. "I've got to do everything professional and try to be a role model for them." Coach Mike Budenholzer said Schroder had done everything asked of him during the offseason. "We feel like he has a very, very bright future," Budenholzer said. "How he's improved as a leader, as a teammate, is something that's put him in position to be really important to our locker room and important to how we navigate the season and push forward. His improvement has been special to watch." NFL Falcons will be without 4 injured starters versus Bills. Lowry Branch. The unbeaten Atlanta Falcons will be without 4 starters when they host the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. Safety Ricardo Allen will miss the game with a concussion sustained on a hard hit to Detroit receiver T.J. Jones last week. Outside linebacker Vic Beasley Jr. hamstring, right tackle Ryan Schroder concussion, and defensive lineman Courtney Upshaw ankle knee will all miss their second straight games with injuries sustained against Green Bay in Week 2. The Falcons also will be without backup running back Terron Ward neck shoulder. All-Pro receiver Julio Jones was limited all week in practice with a sore back, but he will play against the Bills. He was hurt on the last offensive snap of a 30-26 victory over Detroit.